This year, I am happy to announce that we have raised collectively across all 6 regions $8.81 million. And that's for Granite United Way, and it's in total. But I want to tell you a little bit about what you did right here in your home community, which we call the Central Region. $816,000 in annual campaign funds directly to the campaign, $208,000 in direct support and donations to the Whole Village Family Resource Center, and $294,000 in grants and support of C3PH, the public health initiative that we do in Carroll County. Our first 6-figure donor made a contribution this year in this region to support the combination of the Whole Village Family Resource Center and to leave half of that gift unrestricted for us to make grants to local agencies. So that was a big win here for the local community. Over the past year in the Central Region, that totals $1.4 million in direct support for the local community. So congratulations.
The first award we'd like to share this evening is the Employee Campaign Coordinator Award. This award celebrates an individual who has led a spirited and successful United Way campaign at the workplace. This year we are going to recognize Donna Murray from the Bank of New Hampshire. This was Donna's first ever time running a United Way campaign. She dove in and put in, it says it right here, 110%. Donna pulled together a team, requested loads of information, and after taking a crash course in all things United Way, utilized innovative outreach ideas like constantly tormenting her employees. I'm sorry, that's not what it says. Face-to-face visits and electronic communications to constantly remind her coworkers of the importance of community support. Our Give Award. It's presented to an individual or corporate partner who has gone above and beyond in their giving. This year's recipient has a long history of supporting the United Way in our community. He's been leadership giver and loyal contributor, giving for over 50 years. This year's recipient has a long history of supporting United Way. He served as United Way board member from 1968 till 1999. He's also served as a campaign cabinet chair 1976, 1982, and on the Community Impact Committee for several years in the late 80s and the early 90s. Mr. Tom Volpe is more than deserving to be recognized with this year's Give Award.
Tonight I am thrilled to announce that our Advocate Award is being presented to Lakes Region Child Care Services this year.
We're honored to receive the Advocate Award from Granite United Way, who provides important support and funding to many of our partners in the nonprofit sector. We're pleased to support their campaign and initiatives. Granite United Way, thank you for your ongoing commitment to our children and for your unwavering support as we help people learn, earn, and be healthy.
In 2015, I was president of the Chiefs Association, and New Hampshire was faced with the start of the opioid crisis. And obviously in 2015, it hit us really hard, like a brick in the face. We didn't know what to do, and all the law enforcement veterans in the state were really dumbfounded and stumped about how to handle the problem. I just happened to have a meeting with Pat, and I said, you know, Pat, I have this thing that I'm working on right now that I really believe in. I think it's important. We have to get to these kids in grades 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have to do it now. We can't wait a year from now or 2 years from now. Pat agreed with me, and he scheduled a meeting in Manchester almost immediately. And then I started to feel like there's help coming. And once I left that meeting in Manchester, I knew there was help coming. And he said, you know what, we're gonna help you get this off the ground. Let me know what you need to get it through all of those grades 6, 7, and 8. And that began the ball rolling. And we haven't stopped since. And Pat, without you and the folks at the office at Granite United Way, I wouldn't be here today and the program wouldn't be a success.
So our final award this evening goes to a dedicated volunteer who gives her all for this community.
I am very humbled to receive this award tonight on behalf of our family at AutoServe. Being a volunteer, I think our biggest impact that we've had over the years is the partnership that we've had with the Carey House and the Salvation Army. We make sure every holiday goes by, they have food, they have children's gifts at Christmas time. We did a food drive for the Carey House and the Salvation Army this year, which filled an entire truck in our showroom. That's all through donations from our employees at AutoServe. I would have to say my family and my employees or our employees at AutoServe make me look good. So just want to thank you for this award.
Thank you again for tonight's sponsors, Bank of New Hampshire, Meredith Village Savings Bank, Pike Industries, Melcher and Prescott Insurance, and a huge thank you to Mill Falls and Common Man for the food, and also to Jonathan Lawrence for the great music that we had tonight, and for all of you for coming. So we couldn't do it without all of your help and support. So thank you very much and have a fabulous night.